Okay, let's try this one more time. I don't know if it's because of the storms that we had. I don't know if it's my internet. I keep getting cut off. Okay, we're gonna try one more time, and if it doesn't work this time, then I will record it. I will finish the wreath and record it, and then post it already recorded. Okay, so you guys can see the end of it, because I don't know what's happening. So, as I was saying, recapping from yesterday, this is a patriotic wreath that I'm making. This is the sign that I'm using. Can lower that a little bit. Lower that because you don't need to see my face, just my hand and hear my voice. Okay. And I'm using two different mesh. I'm using multicolored red, white, and blue, and the red one. And I alternate, okay? It's 10 inches, 10 yards. I cut it 30 inches each. And I did the woodland ruffle with that. And there's 14 pipe cleaners on this. I did 8 in the bottom and 6 on the top, okay? So as you can tell, we finished the mesh yesterday, the wreath yesterday. I put all the mesh on. I started to put on my ribbons. I showed you in the first part the ribbons that I use. I use 2 2.5 and 2 1.5, okay? And now I'm gonna continue to put my ribbons on. So ribbons are cut. All I have to do is place them. And then we're gonna place our sign. Sign is already prepped. I have it all glued, and pipe cleaners are on. So I'm gonna begin putting my ribbons on, okay? I'm try to face it up to the camera so you guys can see. Take the ribbon and you fold it in half. These are all cut at 12 inches long, okay? And you ruffle the ribbon in the middle. Try to use your thumb and curl it inwards, okay? And you place it. You guys see me and hear me, okay? Okay. If you're watching, just pop on, say hi. If this is your first time watching, subscribe and press the bell so you can get notice of all the wreaths I'll be making live. So I put it in, I twist it twice, okay? I take the ribbon. I like to pull it one down and one up, like a crisscross form. That's how I like to do it. So I take 1 2.5 in the bottom and the 1.5 in the top, and I crisscross the other one the same way, the opposite way on both sides, okay? And then using my fingers, I give it a curl and I try to curl it in. All right, and I put, does that have one here? Okay, yeah. Okay. So now we're gonna use the blue with the red because I'm alternating. So guys, this is a patriotic wreath. It's a sign that I had used before. Oh, I had made a wreath before with this sign, and I went out and I bought another one. The first one that I made already sold. And I really like the sign, the phrase on it. So I bought another one. This is a 14-inch wreath form. I added 14 pipe cleaners. And I cut the mesh at 30 inches long. So I can do like woodland ruffle. I use 2 rows of 10 inches, one multicolored and one red, and I cut 7, the red ones, 30 inches, and 7 of the multi one, 7 inches, okay? The ribbons are cut at 12 inches long, okay? So now I'm gonna go and put my ribbon on the top, okay? Fold it over. I place it down. I ruffle it towards me. And I try to curl the ends, okay? This is what we get. And then I place it. This is the blue and red. So I'm going to place this one on, where was I placing it here? On the red. On the red mesh, I'll place the blue ribbon, okay? And now we're doing the top portion of it. And then on the top, you can also crisscross if you want, or you can place them facing down. I am going to crisscross it the same method I used in the bottom, or you in the top, okay? And this is what we have with the side. This is the top, and this is the bottom, right? I had mentioned yesterday that I pre-made 2 bowls, one small and one large. I don't know I'm going to use both of them yet, but they're done. So once I put my sign, I'll decide which bowls I'm going to use. If I'm going to put both of them or just one on the wreath. So this should be, really simple and quick because your base is already done. I'm just putting in the ribbons on, and I'm going to place my sign on it. So that shouldn't take that long. Now I'm going to place the red one on the multicolored mesh, okay? Give it a good twist. And I pull. As I pull, I'm curling them in as I'm pulling them, just to give them the form that I want. Here, this one, I'm gonna pull it apart so I can get that crisscross effect that I was talking about, okay? Here you go. It looks big and pretty, yeah. It's about a 22, 23-inch wreath, Something fell down, I don't know what fell. Okay, so for those of you that just started and came in today, remember the first part of this live was recorded yesterday. And due to weather on my internet, we got cut off. So I am doing the second part of it, finishing it up today so you can see the finished portion. Okay? It's red. The mesh, it's red. I hope. Well, yeah, you can. I don't know why it looks a little orange, but it's red. The ribbons are red, and so is the mesh. I don't know why it looks a little orangey on the screen, but it is red. Okay? If I put it this way towards the light, you think you can see a little red on it? Oh, yeah. Right? I was wondering why you can't move this over. Maybe that would help. Okay. So we put 3 in the top already. Then we have 3 more to go. Okay. And this one doesn't want to go there. That looks good like that. Yeah. It's hot? What'd you say?
No.
You can see it good on your end? Huh?
Excuse me?
You could? Bob, can you see it good on your end?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm ruffling them up. Here you go. Keeping them curling the ends. Okay. And then I'm placing. This one goes with the multicolor one. So I used this ribbon that I have here is from Michaels. I purchased it the other day. Michaels had, I don't know if they still do, a 60% off all the patriotic ribbons and mesh. So, and this is a nice polyester ribbon. Okay, and so is the red one. And it was 60% off. I love the polyester ribbon. Okay, so then, going right along before Antoinette does something. I'm going to curl this one again. Okay, giving it a good curve in the bottom and curling it up with my thumb. I use my thumb. See that? And see how this is a good polyester ribbon, how it forms right away for you? That's what I love about it. Okay. So now these stems or pipe cleaners, whatever you want to call them, you can either clip them off or you can curl them in with a pencil or anything you have that you can make them curly and curl them in. And that's totally up to you what you want to do with them. Yeah. I would probably just gonna twist it one more time, cut them over and just bend them back. And that's it. Yeah. Okay, so I think we have one more. Maybe that I cut. Which one? So we have blue, red, blue, and now we have red. And this one was an extra one that I cut. Hopefully it wasn't one that I missed. I'll go back and check, but I don't think so. Okay. Hi, Kathy. That's okay. I appreciate you joining us. This is like my third try trying to go live today. But I wanted to finish. I wanted to finish the wreath just so you guys can see the finished product. So we were just finishing putting in our ribbons. And then I can start looking and see where I want to place my sign, okay? So I noticed that the mesh looks a little orangey, but it is red. So this is the finished product. Let me move the screen back up because my camera guy, I don't know. Oh, there he comes. Thank you, honey. Just a little tad bit so you can see. Yeah, that's it. Okay. There you go. You see that? Okay. See how full it is? Oh, should show you guys this. Okay. And now we're just gonna place the sign on it, okay? So in the sign, I always put my business card on the back. Okay? Because if it sells and somebody forgets where they bought it from and it's in a couple of months down or the year, they can just, search in the back and see the card. What I did here was I placed a pipe cleaner on each corner. I stapled it in and then I put some hot glue. Okay, now I'm just twisting the ends here of it. Okay. A lot of people use wire, but my fingers can't take it and just slip off. Thank you for spreading the love. Hi, Sandy. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Thank you. All right. So I'm going to see, where should I place my sign? Should place it in the middle. I always like to place my signs in the middle. I know we should just change around in the corners here. I can always do the corner too. And then let me show you the bows that I made. This is the big one. Okay. So you can see that there. I have to fix it up and give it a little. This is the large one, and then this is the mini one. Isn't that cute? Okay. So I don't know if I'm gonna put one in the bottom here.
That's all you need.
And then maybe put one on the side here. No, I don't know. I don't want to put too many. I could just put one and then save the other one. I'm going to use it again, that's for sure. Okay, so let me see. Or is that too much? No, I don't know what to put. What do you guys think? You guys see that?
Mm-hmm.
Should I just use one or can I use both of them? Was it too much? Be honest. Or
Nice.
Or I can place my sign here and I can just cut these tails and put a smaller bow here, or I can put the bigger bow here. See that? So we have a couple of options here.
I like it like that.
Like that. Okay. So both ways was that. It's putting the ribbon, the bow on the bottom. Okay. Here. And letting my tails hang like that. And then placing the sign on the top. Just this way. The sign is going to pop out a little more and I have to tie up the bow. Or oh, thank you, Sandy. Thank you very much. And I work hard at them. They're not easy, but the more practice you have, the better you're going to get at it. Because I'm still not there. Believe me. I'm still not there. You know? And I can mess around with the bows all day long and try to ruffle them up. So, see, she wants to see it a little better. Okay? I still have to fix my tails up. Fix the bottom up. Okay?
She said the bow on the bottom.
That's what I usually do. I usually put it on the bottom and then the sign on the top. Okay? So, let's go for it. Let me place my sign, which is never an easy thing to do. Okay, I have over here this needle that I use because it's hard for me to find this pipe cleaner when I put it in like that without it. So it's easier for me that way. So I'm going to place it on the top here. Okay. I'm going to find a corner over here. I'm going to move my ribbons first. I'm going to find a spot here. And pull it in. Okay. It's already in. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna put Adri. I'm gonna put the sign in the middle. And the bow on the bottom. Yeah, maybe if I have enough room, I can use the other one, but let's see. Because I also have those other embellishments that I had there. See, sometimes if you get it in the mesh, there's a spot there that you cannot pull. So you have to be careful you don't tear the mesh. I got it. Okay, I got it. So I want to make sure I have it in the middle. Okay. Before I pull it and I tie it on the back of this. Okay. So that should be high enough there. Okay. See it? That's where we're going to have it. How does that look, dear? Good. I'm going to hold it up like that and tie it up. And I can always later on move it around. But for now.
Once you tie the bottom part, it's right.
Okay. So I don't know about you guys, but this is the most difficult part for me, believe it or not, besides the bows, making a wreath. I actually start to sweat when I'm putting these signs up because sometimes after you put it up, you look at it and says, no, they look a little crooked, or should I turn it around the other way? And then you have to go to the back and take out the ties and jeez. So actually, because once you know what you're going to put on your wreath and once you know the method you're going to use, you just go ahead and do it. but the sign. And sometimes you picture it one way, and then when you actually put it on your wreath, it doesn't look right. It's not what you thought it was going to look like. So then you're going to go back and change it again. But that's just us, the wreath makers. Other people say, well, it looks fine to us, but they want to be so picky. At least I do. Okay. I almost had that one in there. There you go. Okay. Then, of course, when I finish putting my bow, then I go back and I pull on all my ribbons, because my ribbons are too beautiful to be smashed in there and then you can't see them. You know, you work harder trying to match what you want to put with your sign and what colors you want to use your mesh so you can bend all your ribbons around. But I'll play with that when we finish here, okay? Right. Okay. Let's go. Now we're going to put our bow. So I have this for now. Okay? And now. Then once I put the bow in there, and then I'll play with it. And I lost my needle. And it's back here. So how are you guys all doing? I'm still trying to decide how I want to make matching wreaths for my double doors. I've had the supplies for a while, but cannot make the decision on how to do the mesh. Well, it depends on the method that you like best. You know, I like to use the woodland ruffle. And it also depends on what kind of mesh you're going to use, because some mesh likes to fray a lot. So you don't want to have a lot of fray, then you can use the woodland ruffle because you're rolling up the edges and it's going to fray a lot. It's not going to show a lot of fray. And if you have good fabric mesh, then you can do just the ruffles. The ruffles are really pretty also, you know? No. And the easiest part about doing, Sandy, your double door wreath is once you do one, the second one, it's very, because now you know what you're going to do, how you're going to do it, what you're going to use. So it really depends on what method you like and what kind of mesh you're using, you know. The ruffles are nice, really pretty also. The woolens are nice. So what do you think? Okay, so I'm playing around with my ribbon when I said I wasn't going to do that until I place it on my wreath, right? Okay, so let me go back here and do that. Let me stand up. So I place it over here. Put it over here. Trying to put it over here. I also have a couple of embellishments I can use on my wreath. You know? So we'll see. We'll see. So I know I can't pull on my pipe cleaner too much, because then I'm going to squash and push down on the ribbon and it's not going to look good. So I try to just leave it a little loose, okay? And then we'll play with our tails when I finish here. Just trying to play with the ribbon right now. Okay, so I have my pipe cleaner. See, I don't want to cover the words on my wreath. That is a big no-no. I mean, on the sign. I want to make sure that when you hang up your wreath, you can still read your sign. Okay? I don't know how you guys, don't you guys play around with your bow like this, like I do? I can really. Okay, so there it is. Okay, I'm gonna leave it out a little bit so it won't. And I have to straighten it out a little bit better than that. We all do that, Sandy. we all overthink things over and over. You know how many times I stand in my craft room and I look at my ribbons and my sign and I say, no, I like this one, I like that one. Just go with your guts and do it. And if you like it, just go ahead and do it. Believe me, it's going to turn out beautiful. It will. Okay, so how does that look? Good? I guys lost my cameraman again. So I have to bend my head here. Okay, how you guys can see the whole, oh, here he comes again. Thank you, honey. I'm using my laptop, so there you go. Okay. How's that? Can you guys, is it crooked?
No, it's good.
Oh, I see it crooked in
But
the
the
camera.
side's a little crooked, yeah.
Oh, okay. And the bow?
The
I can't
bow's
see by
good.
my glasses. I'm gonna fix
You
the
just
bow.
straightened out the side, yeah.
Okay.
Good.
How's that? Looks great? And I'll play with these in a little while. Okay. Now, you know what? I have these here. Spinners, they're called. Can you lower them? And I'm gonna try to put them, there's little embellishments on it, okay? I don't know if you can see the color of them. Push it back and you can see it better.
Push it back, good.
Okay. So let me see where I can get this out.
Pinwheels.
Pinwheels. Thank you. I'm gonna try to cut these off. And then we're done. Like I said, my pipe cleaners, I'm gonna cut them off, just fold them over. I'm not really do anything with them, okay? Don't we wish that all our lives were this short and this quick? So I cut these off, okay? How cute. Oh, showing the iPad, so they're showing the camera here. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, it's like this a little.
Okay. So I'm gonna use my Dreffel. Oh, my glue gun is not even hot. Okay, I just turned that one on for a minute. Give it some time. I have two here. I have to fix my my ribbons. Thank you guys. Thank you all for being here and watching. Remember to subscribe and hit that bell so you can get notifications of when I come back, when I go on live again. Okay? So I have to tie this ribbon up here or something because it's still loose. Okay. Just wanted to hold it there so I can fix it. Okay. I'm just heating up my my glue gun really quick. And then we're not gonna have room to put the little one anywhere. But that's okay because I will use it for another wreath. That's what's good about making extra bows. You can always, you practice with making them. And then, you know, you have them around. So when you make a wreath and it's the colors that you're using, you say, oh, okay, let me go use that bow that I made last week or 2 weeks ago. And there it is. So they're not going to go to waste. I mean, you can always place it. A lot of other wreathers say that you can use your bows for your lamppost or your staircase if it has like a holder, place it there, which looks good too. Even your mailboxes too, they say. And this is so cute. This is so tiny. I can put this one anywhere, so it's not gonna go to waste. So let me see, where am I gonna put these at? Somewhere where you can see them. You can put them right here. Once you glue them in, they're in. And then one over here. Or I could put one over here and then one in the bottom over here. Right? And here and one in the corner. I like to use the corners. Aren't they cute? Yeah, they are cute. I think I'm going to put one on the top here and then one on the bottom over here. Okay?
Yeah.
Man, aren't the men's all the same? Okay. So I'm going to take my ties and I'm going to twist them like I told you. I can't see anything. And then I'm going to cut them. So anybody has any questions? Fold them back. Okay. It's supposed to be like this. Okay. I am just heating up my glue gun so I can place those there. Okay. And once I have my ribbon all formed the way I want it and my tails cut the way I want it, I will take pictures of this wreath and place them on my Facebook business page. So I don't know if you're subscribed, Sandy, but you can go along and go to my Facebook business page there. I have the wreaths over there. I take pictures of them there. Or my Facebook account, either one. And if you didn't see, Sandy, if you're still here, if you didn't see the first part, you can go back and watch it. I got cut off because of storms over here in Florida. I'm in Florida. I don't know what part you're in, where you're in. And so I only did the base yesterday. And I showed you there how I rolled my mesh for the woodland ruffle and how many pipe cleaners I use and how I put the pipe cleaners on the frame. All that is on the first video, okay? So this one already, since the base was on, all I did was place my ribbons and my sign, and I'm done because it was, part of it was done yesterday, okay? Okay, you do, sure. It explains everything I did from the beginning and what I was doing from the beginning, okay? So right now I'm just twisting my pipe cleaners around, cutting them off, folding them back, and then going back and giving and forming my ribbons again, okay? That's what I'm doing now. And I will do that all along to all of my pipe cleaners. I'm gonna cut them, twist them, and then go back and form the ribbons, okay? Now my glue gun should be hot. I want these long, but I don't want it too long. So once I put this on a stand that I have, when I put these on the stand that I have, and then I can actually see how long are the tails and how long I want them. And these also, you can either get them formed with your fingers, you see how they curl up? Okay. Or you can take it and you can roll them if you want. Curl them up like that. I bet you Adrienne knows what this is because I used to curl her hair like this when she was a little girl. Just like this, right? And then I take the end and you pull it out. You have like a little curl. And then you get this curl there. See that? So it's an option, whatever you like. If you want to leave them straight down, if you want to curl them, you just take your thumb and just pull on them, you know? And then they'll curl in. So like I said, once I finish, I put this on the stand that I have, and then I can see it from afar, and I can tell how long the tails are and then what I want to do with them, all right? But for now, I'm just going to leave them like that. So let me go grab my glue gun. Oh, you know what I wanted to show you guys? Maybe Kathy knows. Oh, maybe Sandy knows too. I bought these. It's supposed to help me out so I won't burn my fingers when I'm using my hot glue. Guys, used them before? I'm not going to test them and see if they're going to burn me, but I'm just going to put them just in case. But that's what they were for, just to help you in that. I don't know how reliable that is, but we'll use them today anyway, because I have burned myself a lot too. We're going to glue these on, okay? How come the glue gun is not? It's not charged. I don't know why. Give me just a minute here. Try to see why the glue gun is not working.
Hit the switch. Everything take a.
Huh? It's not working.
What's not working?
The glue gun is not. The cord is not working. Can you go check in the honey, please? Can you go check this one? Let this back. Okay, the glue gun is not working. But I'm sorry, I had to cut you guys off. That's not working the cord, you know.
Okay, la lámpara esa. Okay.
Not this on.
Sí,
Okay.
so that's what you know.
So, is this work? Is this on now? Look at the left.
It's not like that.
Yes, sir.
Okay, excuse me.
Now?
No, it's, ¿cómo se llama?
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna show you guys the finished product when I glue this, because now the glue gun is not working and I don't know what's wrong with that. Okay, but you know I'm gonna put this on those buildings. I think they're used for sewing. No, they actually said it was for that. It was for to use it with your glue gun. That's why I brought it. Yeah. So I don't know. I haven't used them yet. That was the first time.
The light is on now.
Okay, that's the light is on now. Thank you. So that's the plan. I'm putting these in each corner, and then I'm doing my wreath. Okay. Oh, let me just move this back a little bit so you guys can see it a little better. Okay. So I want to thank you guys. I want to thank each and one of you that are watching tonight. Okay. For being here with me. I am gonna fix my bowl. Okay, tie it in the back so it doesn't move around, curl it around, fix my sign, fix all my ribbons, and then I will post a picture of it. Okay? Does it look straight?
Gonna glue that on?
No. Does it look straight? Like that. How does it look? Okay. Well, I want to thank you guys. I'm Angie. Okay, and I'm the owner and creator of Patriotic Wreath Creation. Thank you again for being here tonight. It's a quick live. Part 2 was done yesterday. Go back and watch it if you didn't. Part 1, sorry, was yesterday. This is part 2. Okay, and I will fix the bow and post a picture of the finished product on my Facebook page. Okay, thank you guys for being here. Have a good night. Have a good weekend. Angie for Patriotic Wreath Creation. Good night.